And hello, everybody. I am CJ Dragonspooks. I do not know why this. Relax. This is nothing to panic. If you are on Instagram, I am also live on Twitch. And for people on Twitch, I am also live on Instagram. So, what I wanted to do here was to post duplicates of the same video. So everybody's got the same thing. I do apologize if my hand shakes. I have like two devices going at the same time. I have my tablet and my phone recording at the same time on the same for the same video. So I do apologize if my hand shakes. Unfortunately, I cannot. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Oh, 1 second, guys. Don't fall down. Do not fall. Oh my goodness, we don't. Can everybody see me okay? Good, thank you. This actually works. So, what I wanted to do, and, I'm hoping that, with all my followers, which I have like 56 between the two lives currently running right now, as far as I only have 4 on Twitch and like 52 on Instagram, and I'm hoping my numbers get bigger in time. So it is kind of, my tablet is like screwing me over here. Oh, there we go. Now my phone is out of alignment. Oh, there we go. Hey, I'm on the camera. So what I really wanted to do was, I know that COVID-19 is out and about, but I'm not going to talk about COVID-19, and y'all exactly know where that's going to go, into utter weirdness. Stay in the corner. What I want to do is I want to address my fans and my followers that I've got now, and I want to say thank you for all of you. I'm hoping that one of you guys on Instagram, or even one of you guys on Twitch, are willing to make the effort to actually make contact. For the people on my Twitch, my email is right there. Well, you'll find it down here. For the people on Instagram, it is mrdragonspooks@gmail.com. And yes, you can comment on these videos. If I do not respond on Instagram, feel free to find the little arrow and message me, so that way you guys can actually get in contact with me, and if anything else like that. But no, I came to the conclusion on, I think it was Tuesday, no, sorry, it was Wednesday, that one of the places around here actually took the time to make sure that the 6 feet, or the distance, was kept up. And I have to say, for the people who actually are willing to do that, it's absolutely great. So I wanted to give a great thanks to that, because, you know, having this social distance thing going on, and I could respect people's space, and, you know, if they don't want no germs, fine, good. But no, I said I wasn't going to talk about COVID-19. I know. Just don't worry. I'm just talking to me, myself, and I. Unfortunately, I is winning this conversation. But no, this I wanted to do this because it was something new, and I wanted everybody to understand where I'm coming from. I know I may not be the brightest bulb in the tree, or have, you know, the greatest of luck doing whatever it is I do. it just seems to be the most appropriate for all the stuff that's going on. So for my fans and my followers, I do appreciate it, and I did actually want to say this. I do have a administrative package. I don't know exactly when it's coming, but once it gets here, or however it gets here, I wanted to do more than one platform for it. Sorry, my nose is running. No, I don't have the corona. Haha. But no, I wanted to do something nice for you guys and let you guys in on what's going on this side of the screen, because I know I can't all see you, so for that I wanted to make sure you guys knew exactly what was planned. So, but there is still a giveaway. I know I have not been the most agile person online. I do apologize for that. It was not intended. I'm hoping to find a good routine that will work for this. And just to make everybody clear, I am going to do it longer. I'm going to do 2 years, so this year and next year. And because I have the weird feeling I'm going to, miss a few days along my run, which I seem to have missed about a month or two. And I know I slipped. Like I said, I was going to do this every day, and I really didn't. But I did put reminders on my phone to help me, to encourage me to do it more often. And I sort of dismissed it a lot, because I wasn't sure exactly how my schedule was going to go. But it seems to be on a steady base now, so which is good, because now that I can actually do a little more on this. My tablet is screwing. This tablet does not like me today. Oh, that's better. This is this position that I'm not so short in my video. This one, I got to find something easier to work with. That does not work. That's how it works. Okay. No. So, but no, referring to, what was it? My Instagram. Referring to music. If you guys have a good band or something like that to listen to, or something like that, great. Like I'm gonna bullshit you guys. I know I'm worried, but I don't know how worried they're gonna get. As far as trying to take my mind off it, I've been doing some video gaming. I know I haven't posted much of anything on my video gaming. Don't worry, I will figure all that out at some point, or have a better laptop, because the one I got is just absolutely. No offense to the brand I have, but for an easy laptop, it doesn't have the greatest of power. So I'm hoping at some point I will have a better one. But no, this is my way of saying thank you to all my fans and followers, and I'm hoping that all of you out there will suggest me to some of your friends. I do like to interact with people, whether I cannot understand you or do my best to or figure out what you guys are saying. If you guys have a comment or a question or something that you want to know more about, there will be more videos yet to come of my daily life, and I think I am going to try to do a Thursday video, which is today, lucky me, and that's why I'm here on Twitch and Instagram at the same time. So I think that will be something I think will be beneficial, and for all the people on Twitch, I'm hoping that you got fans or followers that um, want to see what I've got up my sleeve, which is currently nothing. And for the people on Instagram, do the same. Send, hearts or whatever you guys do. I'm not, as I guess you guys would say, an Instagrammer or a Twitcher. I don't know if these are actual terms or not, but no, I want to see if I can get to the point where people will actually look at me for advice or something like that. I may not be the knowledge of wealth, but I will do what I can for answers. My answers may not be the politest of answers or the best of an answer, but I'm hoping some people will overlook that and actually join what I'm trying to do. And if you guys want, I will do whatever it takes to make new friends and followers and so forth and onward. If you guys glimpse it for like the next 30 seconds, that's all I ask. I'm not forcing you guys to follow me or subscribe to me at all. That's your own free will. So if you guys like what I have, then cool. Then definitely join up and be a Dragon Spooks, because I'm gonna, for all my followers that I have on Twitch and Instagram, you guys are going to be all called my little Dragon Spooksers. No, it's not official, but I'm hoping to make it official. And if you want to be a Dragon Spooker, then you just gotta be yourself. And most people would look at you if someone looks at you sideways, just look at them and go, "I'm being myself today," or however you prefer to address yourself. I know I'm CJ Dragon Spooks. I'm nothing special. Most people would look at me and go, "Yeah, you got it right here." Yeah, so what? Hello. I see we already have one on Instagram or on Instagram. One on Twitch. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Sorry, I have an itchy head. Okay, I think my orange. Yep, that's me. So if you guys want to be Dragon Spookers, then great. If not, then no, I know it seems like ages. I do apologize for that. I've been here, there, and everywhere, and my schedule at work seems to go all over the place. What kind of music am I into? I am into country, rock, and metal. There's a very fine line when it comes to rap. I don't listen to rap a lot, but I do like. There's one song by. There's two artists that I will generally listen to, and either it's Eminem or Drake. But the only song I like by Drake is God's Plan. And trust me, I am one of those weird nuts that actually does sit down and read Bible. I have a Bible around here somewhere. I don't know where to put it. Kind of a shame moment, because I know I've got one around here. Do I remember where I put it? No. But no, that's my kind of music. I do enjoy listening to my rock and my metal, and if I'm with family or something like that, I try to play a little bit of country. That way, it brings me back to where I remember growing up as a kid listening to country music. Now all the times I listen to the radio at Y108, they sometimes have good songs. Not all the time that they have a good song playing. But, you know what? It is what it is. My foot is so, yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this now. I just seem to be blah, 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 blah. This is where my tongue stopped working. Yay! I wasn't sure where I was going to go with this tonight. I had a plan. I just don't know what it is now. So, no, with all the stuff that's going on, it's just, I'm trying not to think about it anymore. It's just, it is what it is. And there's nothing really much we can do but do what we are required to do for this, in this, I guess you can say, crisis. I don't really see it as a crisis or a pandemic. I just see it as, there's another virus that's running around that could, be harmful to young people and old people. And unfortunately, us in, anywhere between our, 20s to 35s, your range is the carriers. So, myself, I haven't even seen my grandma because of all this. How was quarantine? Yeah. Well, actually, I haven't been quarantined. Well, I actually have been quarantined for a week, but unfortunately, I had not caught the virus, so I consider myself pretty lucky not to have caught a major virus. If I had, I'm pretty sure I would have been screwed. Well, that's not my fault. Video is buffering a lot. Well, that's not my connection. I don't think it is. If it is, I'm sorry. No, I haven't been quarantined for a long shot. I've been quarantined for a week. It was a slow week. But, yeah. Something tells me this thing's not over yet. And I was talking to a coworker today, and he said, they're talking about this thing coming back in the winter. It's like, well, that's just great. My mind's thinking, I wonder what it's going to do to us next. Well, anybody who's caught a cold knows exactly where this is what I'm talking about. One day you got sniffles, you got the cough, you got the common cold. Okay, no big deal. Next minute, it leaves you, comes back, hits you twice as hard. Now you're on the toilet having a real, one hell of a shit. And the next minute, you're throwing up in a bucket. And on top of that, you still got your sneezing and your coughing. What's to say that this virus won't do the same? And I'm pretty sure most people would agree with me that even though we're going to have a nice summer, I have this weird feeling that this virus will go into like a hibernation stage and just hide until some Joe Bo comes walking through with the virus, and it's like, oh, and the virus is back. Congratulations to the Joe Bo guy over in the corner, because he screwed us all over with the virus again. And then, of course, it'll probably hit during the winter, where this virus will flare right back up, and we'll be right back to where we started again, or where we are right now. And it's like, something about this just doesn't seem right. But, now what are your thoughts on this? I know that, being quarantined for the next 14 days, 10 days, depending on how bad it is a long shot. But, it's not all that bad. If you can consider, getting some stuff done. Stuff that you've been trying to do around the house, you end up getting quarantined because of something stupid. But yet, you find the time to actually clean the house. Yeah, it's not so bad. You know what? You get the house clean while you're still sick. Okay, it's probably not the most likeliest of scenarios to think about while you're sick. But in one retrospect, you're exercising and as long as you're drinking water or Gatorade or whatever it may be that puts vitamins and liquids back into your system, you're doing fine. I consider it a win. For the longest time, I drank, plenty of water and Gatorade, and I was getting back to what my normal body self is. I know it's not the easiest thing to get back to normal, but once you get there, you don't want to leave it because that's your norm. And but no, I personally think that people over exaggerating what the coronavirus is really up to is just a whole lot of baloney. And I live in a small town, and you know what? I feel kind of lucky around here. For the people who live in the city or major metropolis like Toronto or something like that, because I live in Canada, so we take this quite seriously around here. Um, but yes, I've seen this Twitch chat. And I'm also live on Instagram, so if you're missing some of this, check out my Instagram. Be the only guy recording. Probably not anymore. There's probably about maybe another 2 people live. No, they say that, you should be inside, quarantine, in your house for the next, depending on how severe it is, 10 to 14 days. Well, I think, you know what, it's respectable. Because, honestly, I think my sister found a post the one day, and it had read, actually, I was talking to the neighbor. The neighbor actually made a good point, and I really should point this out. The neighbor, well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the video is buffering a lot. Because it's recording perfectly fine for me over here. And I've also got my tablet running at the same time while on Instagram. But no, the neighbor had made a good point of, can't be in a group more than 5 now. And I'm thinking, well, that cuts out, 90% of the population. People who have more than 5 people in the group, screwed. I think it's personal. But what to my amazement, and I had found out a few days prior, but my neighbor just informed me again, and my Instagram is c.j dragonspooks, if that helps. And you'll probably be chatting up there, so that'd be great. I have an itchy forehead. But no, my neighbor had pointed out a really good point that... Oh, and we're back. Oh, look at that. That's good. But he had pointed out that I guess there was some guy who threw a barbecue party and had more than 20 people there. And I guess the cop showed up and was going to give him $100,000 fine or $780 fine for having a group exceeding 5 people, and he had like 20. And I'm thinking, well, he's screwed. But I guess the mayor of the town had said, no, we're going to give him the max sentence, which was like $100,000 in fines, and they can divvy it up however. I'm thinking, well, hopefully I'm kind of glad it wasn't me, because I'd be screwed. I got no money. And then I think, oh wait, I do. Somewhere in the corner of the world I have some money, which is probably hiding, which is a good thing, because I can't buy anything. But no, it just amazes me how all this goes about, and I still yet to figure out why people are freaking out over the virus that so kind of just acts like the flu. Last time I checked, the flu was what we figured out how to beat the flu before. This virus is no different, even though it's more stronger than the flu. So to understand that point, you really have to look at. And if you don't believe me, you can actually look it up. It is all over. It's all over everywhere. If you Google coronavirus, COVID-19, and it actually comes up with the list of symptoms and how to prevent further deterioration of yourself. Because I personally myself, I can't stand being in a house for less than a week. I start to go batshit crazy. And if anybody who loves to be outdoors, or is always on the move, or in and out of vehicles, houses, apartments, buildings, whatever, then you know exactly how it feels to go absolutely nuts when you're stuck inside something. Because you have no idea what you're going to be doing next. I know I'm that way. I don't like being inside often. Sometimes I will push it, but if I do push it beyond that limit, I'm instantly in headache territory, and it's not fun. And I'm pretty sure no one else wants a headache. I know I could be a headache, but that's a different story. But no, some people just gotta realize that, some things are not worth really crying over. It just depends on who you are. If you're the person that's a germaphobe, then yeah, okay. I'm gonna give you 3 meters in space just because I don't want to give you something that you're gonna freak out over. Don't worry, I don't have no corona. I have allergies, and unfortunately, pollen's a real thing. And of course, so is dust. But no, this virus is. I don't really consider it much. If it starts reanimating the dead or something like that to that extent, I'm gonna find the nearest truck and I'm gone. Yeah, I'm not sticking around. I'll hide out in the boonies until something actually comes good of this. Until then, I'm not coming out. You won't find me. Nope. No. I'm being serious with you guys. I'm having the greatest day. It's just there are some days, where you don't want to go anywhere, but you have to work. First thing that comes to mind when I think of that, I want to get a bed. I like this warm bed. You realize your alarm's gone off 3 times, and it's like, well, I guess I gotta go. But you don't want to get out of bed. I've had days like that. I don't know anymore. Some people exaggerate a little too far. I'm just worried about, what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. Why? Because it's probably a possibility. But no, I sticking with what my main theme was that I do thank all my fans and followers that have actually pitched in and actually joined my little group, I guess, or my little channels that I've got. I got 2 running right now. Unfortunately, I do not have a 3rd phone. I have a phone, I have a tablet, and that's it. Anything past that, YouTube gets y'all just the uploads. Everything happens live here on these 2 channels, or on these 2 live streams. So, and I think that's the best thing I can do for everybody. And who doesn't like to go live? I need to fix myself. Oh, my knee. I'm getting old, guys. Oh, no, now I'm higher on the screen. Why did I do that first? I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm not in quarantine. I haven't lost my marbles yet. But no, I'm happy that things are going a certain direction. But all in all, it is what it's going to be. So never mind. Nothing. My imagination playing games. So orange. Today's color is sponsored by orange. Yeah, I'm generally loopy this time of night. It's what? 6? No. Last time I heard it was like 10:30. Probably 10:40 now. I'm babbling about shit. But fortunately, I have a long day tomorrow. So, and I don't know who's going to catch it or be able to watch this video. It will be up on YouTube. And again, C.J. Dragonspooks will be my YouTube page. If you guys missed any of this content, and of course this same video that is on here on Twitch is also live on Instagram, and Instagram will be also uploaded to my YouTube, so you won't miss this. And I think this is what I will be doing. Yeah, right. For what? What? Okay, I'm missing something here. So they said they were going to have a vaccine. It is going to be interesting. Now, that for people who do have respiratory symptoms, yes, that, or even for people who are diabetic, those two right there are the main two. But like, those two right there should be the ones that are getting tackled first. Oh no. Are you still okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we have found someone who's almost on day 20 of his quarantine. Or her quarantine. His or her quarantine. Man, oh god, I don't want to think about that. That just sounds like a really long quarantine. I'm sorry. 19. How are you still sane? Like, I only made a week out of mine, but I didn't catch the virus. Okay, this person needs some credit here. So someone show this person some love. In the house for the past 19 days. I'm sorry. That beats my week. I don't think comparing quarantine days counts as winning. I honestly now I feel bad because mine was only a week. But at least you're still working, I think. Well, at least work is work, right? Can't beat work. But at least you're doing something to keep your mind off of what's going on. It probably is. But I've got no feedback on this end. Yeah, my connection's fine. I've got a steady picture. Every time I move, it moves. Oh wait, that's probably why the camera. Don't mind me. I'm losing my marbles as I go, and I'm not even quarantined. I'm generally loopy. But no. Quarantine for 19 days. My God. Well, at least you're still working, so you're still good. You're still good. There's nothing wrong with that. But no. So. I have no idea what else to talk about right now. Other I'm losing my marbles, so I'm getting tired. I'm really hoping it's not tired. But like I said before, I got a long day, and Jonah Melano, if you want to catch this, there is an Instagram version of this, and I will post it on my YouTube, and it is definitely CJ Dragon Spooks, or sorry, C.J Dragon Spooks is my YouTube channel, and I will definitely be posting this Instagram right up there. And for people who are on Instagram, you can definitely check this one out. So, but I'm gonna love and leave you guys, and like, comment, subscribe, chat, whatever it may be that you guys would love to do. And I will catch you guys in the next one, so stay tuned for more.